This episode of I Hate Everything is brought to you by black guys that walk down the street with over-the-ear headphones who rap loud as fuck.
Sir, your nipple is hanging out of your shirt and it's 7 in the morning. Shut the fuck up. Now these DTDs come in 3 different varieties mainly. There's several more after that, but it's kind of like the Levitical community. It doesn't really matter after a certain point. First off, we have the conscious rapper. They usually walk down the street around 7 or 8 in the morning. They have a backpack. You don't know what the fuck is going on, but you could probably assume they either have a job or just got kicked out of their baby mama's house. Now statistics show that these are the guys that 100% of the time will have over-the-ear headphones. These guys are typically easygoing weed smokers that don't mind their job at McDonald's and live with their mom. There's a 96% chance he will fuck you up in 2K, so please don't bet him. You will lose your money. This man has an unsatisfiable itch to smash every PlayStation controller he gets his hands on, and if you have an Xbox, he calls you a butt boy. Now these dudes are the least annoying of the bunch, but one thing that you do not want to see is his porn search history. That shit is great. Next up on the list, we have the angry gangster rapper. These guys are dangerous because they'll look you right in the eye while they're singing the most violent lyrics to any given Chief Keef or Pooh Shiesty song and make you physically want to punch them in the face. These are the motherfuckers you gotta watch. They look like they don't have any destination in particular, and they will look inside your car as they walk by to see if your doors are unlocked. You gotta be ready for these motherfuckers. Unlike their more friendly counterparts, these guys might not even have headphones on at all. Bold and brash, these sons of bitches will walk straight down your street singing whatever gangster song they want to with zero music, a cappella, in your face, dunking on your bitch ass, and there ain't a damn thing you can do about it. It's scary. Now, based on my own anecdotal research, I found out that these are the gentlemen who will post up in front of gas stations or liquor stores and either ask you if you have weed or if you need weed. But ironically, they're also usually the first guy to suspect somebody of being a cop. Be wary of these guys. They're dangerous. Don't be a fool, you idiot. These aren't real weed, man. This is only a front so they can rap about trapping on their mixtape that they claim is going to drop, but they've been working on it since they were in juvie in the 7th grade. I mean, by any fucking means, don't buy their weed. It's going to be off by at least 0.2 every single time, and every weed that they have, they're going to call it za when it's mids. But if you have no other option, be prepared to be waiting at least an extra 3 to 24 hours for delivery and blatantly be ignored in any attempt to call or text. They will turn their phone off and they will get mad at you for asking about it. And also good luck undoing that tight ass knot that they consistently put in the bag every time, you little bitch. And also to the dealers, these guys aren't hesitant to call you at 4 in the morning trying to get a gram for the foreski for the one time, and they'll still have the audacity to ask you for a plug. Now don't worry, these guys aren't actual gang members, although they do prefer weapons like Dracos, AR-15s, or any other weapon that can't actually help you in a self-defense situation. We commonly see Glock beams on them because they can't hit the side of a barn with a fucking bazooka if their mother's life depended on it, and trigger safety is essentially a fucking foreign language. Now I wouldn't recommend antagonizing them because they might up a gun on you, but don't worry, it's a high point and it has no bullets or magazine. They can't afford that type of stuff. It's not unheard of for them to actually throw the gun at your head, so be ready to duck. But if you have $1 on you, it's common practice to just toss that on the ground to distract them and give you enough time to get away. Now if that doesn't work, a few more commonly used tactics are pregnancy test sticks that read positive, a job application, a book. You can offer them a hug, and if all else fails, just download the sound of a police siren and play it. That nigga got warrants. He gonna run. And lastly, there's the one that I personally use. It's foolproof and it's worked every time. Just pretend to be a homosexual. Now, easy way to identify these guys from afar are cloud tattoos, shitty stars, a bitch's name, or all 3. They've never stepped foot in a professional tattoo parlor because they mans be doing it for the low. These guys are angry at the world. They blame everybody else for the problems that they've caused, and they absolutely hate you if you have income. Now, based on in-depth recent scientific studies done at Fontbonne University, we've determined that these guys are solely responsible for that funny smell you keep getting a whiff of at the liquor store in line due to them not opening up them butt cheeks to wash that ass because they ain't with that gay shit. Baffling enough to scientists across the world, another study was done that shows that these guys actually don't drink any fucking water and can somehow still live. A few hypotheses suggest that these guys live solely off of ramen noodles, Hennessy, bad grammar, anger, and Newports. One of the most common mistakes made while interacting with these guys rapping in your face is too much eye contact. They beat the shit out of their girlfriend every night, and they won't hesitate to put the paws on you if you make too much eye contact for too long. So unless you got them squabbles, or at least a Nina with the dick in it, it's best to just go on about your day, fam. Names are a more advanced technique in identifying personality traits in someone that you don't know for real. A good example of this is if a girl's name starts with an M like Mariah or Misha, she's probably super fine. If her name is Brianna, she sucks a mean dick, and if her name ends with Isha, she'll bust your fucking windows. Daquan, Laquan, Laron, anything ending with the ELL like Jarrell or Jamel, or starting with the JA like Jadarius or something weird like that. Anything with an apostrophe in it. Lil Mike, anything that makes one sound twice like Dre or Boo Boo. Keezy, Lamont, Tayshawn. These are all common elements to help you identify that this person will 100% walk down your street on the way to the liquor store rapping as loud as they possibly can. There's not a snowball's chance in hell that any of these guys know long division or have a state ID. A common behavior of the street gangster rapper is to walk across the street extremely slow just to antagonize you because fuck you, car man. And these are some of the last people on earth to still catcall women and then say fuck you bitch when they get rejected. It's truly baffling. It's amazing. Now, ancestral studies have shown that these These guys mostly have the blood type D-O positive, which means you can see them at any given day of the week riding a little girl's bike that's usually pink and too small for them, not rapping. And the reason that is because they're too fucking stupid to do more than one thing at a time. They can't rap and pedal. So it's best to plan your days of being outside on the days where you see them riding around the neighborhood. President Bo Biden recently put out a mandate that you take any opportunity that you get to run these guys over with your car and not look back. Do your part and help make the world a better place, or I'll beat your ass. Now lastly, we have the worst of them all. These are the guys that share traits with both parties mentioned previously, except these dudes don't know the fucking words to any fucking song ever made ever. Charleston Von Booty Hole died in the hospital on September 14th, 2001, and upon his deathbed, he revealed that his biggest regret in life was passing one of these motherfuckers the auxiliary cord in his car. Niggas like this commonly mostly listen to NBA Youngman, Rich Homie Quan, and other singing hood ass niggas that tend to rap about how much they love they niggas. They also commonly hold Future at a higher standard than Dr. Martin Luther King. They're so mysteriously annoying that they'll actually blurt out the end of each fucking bar and fill in the blanks with humming, gibberish, and just utter bullshit. Like literally not only make up lyrics, but entire words. Just strange noises that kind of sound like your mama fake speaking in tongues at church when she going toe to toe with that bitch Addie Mae in the cap ass Holy Ghost Olympics. Now not only do these dudes do this while walking down the street, but they actually do it every fucking where. They do it in subways, in the fucking church. They'll do it any fucking where. We commonly see them with earbuds, and the over-ear joints are par for course as well, but these niggas are so atrociously oblivious socially that they'll even do this shit in establishments like the goddamn DMV. Like, these dudes are up there with some of the most annoying people in the world, like drunk white bitches, Slim Jimmy from Race Run, and people who do dances on trains and do the pole little thing and do the bone control. Nigga, sit your bitch ass down. We don't want to see you bending your bones, man. That shit nasty. You worse than the kid in school that used to flip his eyelid inside. Bye 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 boo hoo. It's not dancing. Y'all niggas can't dance. Usher can't dance, or Morion can't dance. Fuck y'all. I don't give a fuck. Shut up. And these niggas are like special characters in video games. They come fully equipped with erratic hand movements, facial expressions, and food stamp cards. They wear true religion white tees and fake designer belts, and usually are headed from the bus stop or to it. My heart goes out to those who have to deal with this shit on the bus, by the way. God damn. They will argue you the fuck down that Lil Durk is the hardest rapper out, prompting you to want to kill them and yourself within 14 seconds of any dialogue. And you can guarantee they play GTA Online, sell marijuana, and have their GED. Now, very rarely can these motherfuckers swim, so if you happen to encounter one of them in the wild around a body of water, the Bible actually says that you can push him in and God will still forgive you. He who tries to revive him will be reincarnated as Fetty Wap, so pick your fucking battles, motherfucker. This video is a bit long-winded, but I feel like it's 100% necessary. These clowns gotta be stopped. We need to exile them, fucking crush them, identify them, and beat them. So to do my part, I did my due diligence and I started a petition to ban the use of over-the-ear headphones immediately, and together we will make this shit happen. So from me to you, in the words of the great Flavor Flav, get these niggers out of here. And to the person who decided to steal my one and only brand new phone charger, you owe me $12.99, you son of a bitch. I hope you never find happiness in life. Both your parents die in a terrible car accident, your daughter grows up to be the school whore, and technology evolves to the point where you're able to watch your entire family get gang raped in hell. You worthless sack of shit. Please kill yourself.